You can make a very, very valid argument right now that Connecticut is the best basketball team in the country. Right now, as we said on Friday, the way they've looked throughout the tournament. They have been, to me, the most dominant team, and I'm not talking about the game against Gonzaga, but, having Klingon, having Sonogo, having Hawkins and these guys that can create, they're playing their best level of ball and they're playing physical. It's amazing how whenever we get to the Final Fours or the college football playoff, what's the one thing that most of those teams have in common, at least to a certain extent? They're all somewhat physical. All right, you can even make that argument for TCU, even though they got ramrodded by Georgia in the national championship game in college football. But when I look at this, I want to say, you know what? UConn's got Sonogo down low. They've got Klingon down low. They're going to dominate Miami on the boards because O'Meary's the only guy really that can rebound for Miami. But that's been the case every game almost for Miami. Miami's the only team in the Final Four without a 7-footer. And at this point, I don't know if it really matters that much with the style they play. But the reason I do think UConn wins is it's not like UConn is Purdue. They don't have big guys that can't really run or guards that can't shoot. Hawkins can cook as much as anybody. They've got other guards that can create, and they've got two guys down low. I know Sonogo's 6'9", the other kid's over 7 foot, but they are both front court guys, and they can both run and play in transition. I think that's Miami's weakness. It's not how you defend Miami, it's how Miami has to defend you. Because notice Miami is a very streaky team, right? They go on runs. They are an avalanche. They're not a snow flurry. That's what they did to Texas in the second half last game. But teams that can run with Miami give Miami problems, especially if the bigs can run. That's why I would much rather FAU play Miami in the national championship, even though UConn is the better team. I think the style fits FAU better than Miami does. But if Miami's going to win this game, they're going to have to shoot at an incredible rate because I don't see them being able to rebound consistently, and UConn can run with them. That's the difference.
Well, Amir being healthy certainly helps that. I mean, I've loved this Miami team this entire season. And they've won to the same point that we were talking about with Florida Atlantic. They've had to win in different ways, especially close games. I mean, they didn't play well against Drake, got out of the first round. Indiana's not a great team, but Trace Jackson-Davis is a great player. So when we were looking at Omir's health, will he be able to rebound the basketball against Trace Jackson-Davis? They beat them. Houston is a really good basketball team. Miami found a way to beat them. Texas, a really good basketball team, and was playing well, and Miami was down. Yeah. That's one of the things. Miami had to come back late against Texas to even make it to this Final Four. I'm very intrigued with this matchup, mostly because UConn right now looks like world beaters. It's almost like it's their destiny to win the championship this year. I think they won the first 14 games of the season, and the big thing is they got their bad basketball out of the way at the right time. Yeah. Lost like 6 in a row or 6 or 7, something early. Like that. Had a streak early, had a bad streak in the middle, and now just look at them, man.
But what has this tournament taught us? The minute you think you have it figured out, the exact opposite happens.
UConn's not only winning games, they're rolling kids.
Yes.
Rolling kids. Ionis, 87-63. St. Mary's, 70-55. Arkansas, 88-65. Gonzaga, 82-50.
God, they are really
and that's not just some scrubs you're watching.
No. Iona, going all the way back to Iona.
You are rolling kids. And Miami's a great team. It's a great story. But the thing about this, UConn doesn't get enough credit for their defense.
Yeah.
I think they're giving up 59
points a game while scoring 78.
And, by scoring 78 and running through those opponents in the tournament, I just think right now this UConn team's on another level. If I had to pick right now, gun to my head, I'm picking UConn to win the Natty.
Have to.
And I just think Jordan Hawkins right now, playing out of his mind. You got Sonogo down low, and they can run. That's the thing about it. If they're just big and slow, right, then it'd be different. But UConn's athletic, they're smart, their IQ's high, they know how to take care of the ball, doesn't turn the ball over a lot, and there's nothing more dangerous than big, tall, fast, smart guys on the
field. Yeah, that's exactly right. Hey, YouTube, want to give you a little update. We are doing a live stream for the college basketball national championship game on Monday. We did one for the national championship in college football. We did one for the Super Bowl. We want to do one for the Natty in college basketball. It's been a crazy tournament so far. Make sure you join us on the live stream. We're going to be doing live betting, all types of stuff. It is a lot of fun. And make sure you subscribe to the channel while you're at it and check out all of our content. We appreciate y'all.